Blessed evening, my peeps. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Yes, going home from work. Welcome to the Yardman Second Chance channel. I big up my main sponsor, Dids Fashion over there in Bogey Down, Bronx. 762 Burke Avenue. You can check out Dids Fashion when you're in New York City. They have the latest fashion, men and women clothing. Blessings, blessings. You know, my channel is here to inform, inspire, educate, and motivate. I'm talking this evening about the deportees. How people look at them when they get deported back to their country. How people perceive them. Well, as you know, there are different kind of deportees. You got criminal deportees. You got deportees who commit no crime. They only overstayed in the country. You got deportees who their documents have been taken away from them because they violate the country's law. So they lose their documents. And you got people who never gotten documents. Illegal people. You know, when they're illegal, they can't do legal stuff. They can't get good work. They can't do nothing legal. And those people who came to foreign with there and get their documents straight, they come and they don't make use of it. They end up in crime. Not by choice, because they could do something different. They have their papers, they can find good job. But the person without document and are illegal, it's not by choice. They have it to do by choice, yeah. It's by choice for them, because they can do better. They can do better because they have no documents. So they do illegal stuff. They do all kind of things to survive, especially if they start families and they have to take care of their kids. So they have to do illegal stuff to survive. So it's not easy. So when they get deported, people look at them different. Some people don't accept them. Some family members turn their backs on them because when they were in foreign, they did not remember them. They threw stone behind them. As we say in Jamaica, they throw stone behind them. So when they get deported, people don't pay them no mind. As Buju Banton say, you're rich, you never know life hard. You spend all the money abroad and never send none a yard. So those deportees have it real hard. They end up on the street. Some of them go back into crime. Some of them get work. But if you're really thinking of going back to foreign as a deportee, you get a job, even security work. Some people get deported, they can't even get a license. If you go to look work and tell them you're a deportee, they're not hiring you. So they treat them real bad. Some of them think of foreign and go crazy, think of the life they used to live. And they go crazy. They go crazy. Start taking drugs, living on the street, committing all kind of crime. End up in jail. So they have no chance of returning back to foreign country where they've been deported from. They have no chance of returning to their country. So it's very hard on them. I feel it for some of them. because I was in that situation. But I make use of my time when I was down there. First I was doing some hustling, buying and selling clothes. Then I was running taxi. Or when they start killing all these taxi men, I changed that. Because I didn't want to get killed in Jamaica. So I became a security officer. I did that for 10 years. Because I needed to stay out of trouble. I didn't want to get in no trouble. Because my aim was to come back to Canada. And I did that. But people who get deported, people don't really accept them because they think all deportees are criminals. But all deportees are not criminals. Because you got people who went to university, people who had good jobs, even policemen who run off, they get deported because they overstay in the people's country. So not all deportees are criminals. So you don't have to look on all deportees the same. Some of them have it real hard. Even their own family reject them. So whenever you're in a foreign country, if you come to the foreign country straight, you do straight things. Don't lose your documents. So they have to deport you. You have all the opportunity there in your hands. You don't have to do illegal stuff. I can see the person who has no documentation and are illegal. I can see with them because they have to do illegal stuff to survive. There's no way they can do legal stuff. That's easy mathematics to figure out. You can be illegal and do legal stuff. If you're illegal, you got to do illegal stuff. That's no big maths. That's not no trigonometry or some big scientific thing that you study. It's easy to figure out. If you're illegal, you got to do illegal stuff. You know? So I feel it for all those deportees down there. Some of them can't get no license because they have no idea of the country. Some leave since they were like 5 years old and living in a foreign country for 20-something years. Then they send them home. They don't even remember where they come from. They don't even remember nothing. They have no family member to turn to. So they go in shelters. They can survive in the shelter. They hit the street. Start washing cars to survive. I used to see lots of them in New Kingston hanging around. They come clean, and a couple of months later on you see them in dirty clothes. Some of them turn cokehead. And some deportee, when they get deported and they have their clean clothes and have a few dollars, they tell people, oh, they're here visiting. They might find a girl and tell the first thing they tell the girl, oh, I'm a foreigner. They start a twang. Put on this big twang in. Telling people, oh, I'm visiting. 2 weeks pass. They're still there. 3 weeks, 1 month. So whenever time pass like 2 months, and people say, oh man, how come you haven't gone back as yet? What they do, they leave from one city to another. So they move to another city. Say that they gone back to foreign. And they go to another city, they know nobody. They hit the street. That's why most of them turn to crime. But man, it's not an easy road, man. It's not an easy road, my brother. The deportation thing is serious. It's not an easy road. So my friends, who has the proper documents in foreign, don't get involved in crime so you get deported because you're here 20, 25 years, 30 years. You're going to feel it hard. And some of you throw stone behind you. Don't remember your family. You don't remember your friends. You send home nothing. So it's hard for you. Well, this is what's on my mind right now. Yardman, second chance. Bigging up all my subscribers. Keep on subscribing to my channel where you hear real stories. We keep it real. No fake around here. Okay? So tune into Yardman Second Chance. And be good. I'm out.